Alright, so I was just so curious, right? I wanted to see what the librarian said, and he said that books are silent, discreet, and full of mystery. So, we come up here and consult the birth register, right? So we go... Where's it over here? Fortunately, there weren't too many births in 1822. According to the register, there are still 3 alive today. Curtis Hambleton, William Coldstone, and Thomas Greenwood. Satisfied? I believe I've found what I was looking for. There are times when believing is not good enough, Mr. Parker. Sometimes we must be absolutely sure. Take Ilsmuth, for example. For many years, what did they say? The locals believed the old legend. Did that make them true? I have a number of documents on the subject. Another time, perhaps, Mr. Jug. How interesting. That's a subject I'm very keen on. My library is full of such material, and I'm not talking about a mere single room, oh no. A lifetime of study, you know. There are those who would dearly love to get their hands on those old papers, but they'll need to be smart. Well, there's no such thing as a perfectly guarded secret, Mr. Jug. Think of Oedipus Sphinx. Come on, Mr. Jug, who'd want to pay for old wives' tales? You're close to the mark there, Mr. Parker, but I'd better let you get on with your work. Come back any time. The records are open in the afternoons. I'm usually at home in the mornings. My house is just right of the post office. Just ring whenever you want. I'll tell you some interesting stories. Most interesting. You're a likable young fellow. You're a likable old fellow, but you're looking very pale. I may be able to save you some time. I looked over your shoulder while you were consulting the records. Greenwood lives right next to Dr. Cobble. I'm staying with Dr. Cobble. Coldstone's house is set back a little from my own. Lives in the abandoned fishery near the harbor. So fishery, around town, and by Cobble. Got it. I don't know how to thank you. Just promise to pay me another visit. Glad to have been of help. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in local history, take a look in the next room. Yes, I found Bolskin's original writing. He said pistol shot, but he crossed it out and put rifle shot. It's a very important detail. If you want to talk, I'll be at home. Oh, do we have to visit the home of the librarian? That sounds like... So we follow him and we see where he lives. And then we'll know where that other dude is. So here we are at the home of the wonderful librarian. So I'm gonna to the disc. Over top of Oscar. Thank you so much for joining me on this spooky Let's Play. I just love watching this plot unfold little by little. Learning about this town and Bolskin and the comet that passed 76 years ago. Catch you on the next one.